G'day, so I'm Logan from Attached to Equipment. Today I just want to talk about our bit of an all-star, our Heli-Tilt. So this particular unit we have here is a 18 to 23 tonne or 24 tonne unit. So 80mm pin diameter on the top end here. The tilt angle it can achieve is about 134 degrees, so 67 degrees each way. On this particular actuator, and below 12 tonne, our actuators will tilt 90 degrees each way, so 180 degree tilt. Just talk a little bit about the actuator. It's manufactured in Brisbane in Australia, so we also have a factory there. So ensuring parts availability, anything like that, supplier is nice and close to home for us, so that's a real key thing. Moving on to the unit itself, the base, it's 100% compliant coupler. So what that means is it's compliant with the world standard, which is the ISO standard, and the AS standard, which is Australian standard. In basic terms, ensuring with whatever happens, the attachment is maintained or in working position, so it's not allowed to come uncoupled in the event of any hydraulic failure. So that is, if the cylinder, for instance, was to fail, bulge and allow oil to pass on to the other side of the cylinder, it's got this spring here which will maintain force on the jaw to ensure it holds the rear pin. And then moving to the initial pickup, which is a lock which is actuated by two springs. So it's a cast part, and it will ensure that that pickup pin is held in place. Also integrated check valve in the back of the cylinder there, so if there's any hydraulic failure behind the cylinder, it will ensure that it holds the cylinder and it won't let it retract. Moving on to this side of the unit, so we have a safe working load on this lifting eye, which is a certified lifting eye of 12 tonne on this particular unit, but that's obviously a key point for any site that they have a certified lifting eye of a safe working load stamped on the unit, which is a requirement also. So just the simplicity of the unit is a key point, so less moving parts, less to go wrong. That's what you have with the Sure Grip base. And then you've got the multi-pickup, so you should be able to pick up, going through the ranges, anything within its weight class. So this one, 18 to 20 tonne or 24 tonne, in the 80mm pin range, you should be able to pick up all the main brands. So if you have other attachments, you're pretty much guaranteed to be able to pick up your other attachments that you have. And then just moving to the unit itself, performance wise, you've got to keep this distance from your dipper pin to your pickup pin to a minimum to keep that maximum breakout force. So that's what you have with the Heli-Tilt, is a very squat design, so make sure you're maximising your breakout force on a tilting coupler, so always look into that. And then you've got the torque in the motor itself, so the power of the tilting for grading and that sort of thing. So looking at those two factors, your torque, which is your power of your actuator, and then keeping that pin to pin distance to a minimum for performance. And then just when you're buying a Heli-Tilt, you're buying a productivity tool. So what you're buying is obviously the backup and the support of all of Attached to. So we pride ourselves in having the best of class in support and availability for any parts and backup. So we also have an industry leading warranty of 3 years, so that's 3 years on any material and manufacturing defect. So the bones of the unit's covered, then the hydraulic components like your cylinder, etc., is 1 year. So basically attachments for champions. That'll do.